back. We just woke up back into the room. Don't forget to subscribe. Hold on. There you go. All that good stuff. Let's look around. See what's going on out here. So that's my bed, I'm assuming. Alright, let's get up out of here. Alright, just walk into the doors type of shit. Alright. Let's go meet
I suppose some introductions are in order.
So let's go over here and introduce ourselves to some of these people. Who's this?
Well, I suppose. No.
Sebastian.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year.
That's me.
I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
What up?
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Be nice out
Didn't
here.
mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Alright. I'm talking to him. Let me see who else we gotta talk to out here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Who's this?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
She's a smart one.
They should have listened to me.
Hmm?
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night.
What's that?
Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Alright.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Okay.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Got you.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Alright.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Got a nice little convo with her. Let me see what's good with my man over here.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah,
You blind?
based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
My man's
Nice to meet you,
blind.
Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
More terrifying.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin.
Appreciate you.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Alright.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin,
Okay.
one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Got you, bro.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Alright. Don't have to put me out there like that, though. I'm running fast as hell up the stairs. Alright. The fake Zelda music.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Okay.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
On my house?
OWLs?
My house.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Okay.
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
I like
After
that.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay. All right. Let me get that.
Here you are.
Good looks. Nice.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Okay.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I'm coming.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up.
Right here.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Catch Relio.
Lumos.
Okay.
Protego. Revelio.
Got you. Okay. Small demon, native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long manor horse. Main horse, the largest kelpie ever reported in Monster Scotland. Okay. I see what you're saying. You just unlocked the field guide challenge. Welcome service completing challenges may appear here. Got you. Got you. Okay. 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 I guess. I know it's a lot, but alright.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Alright.
Revelio.
Got you. Revelio reveals things. Like that's shots fired.
Ah, good timing. perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Okay.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. How you open map? Okay. Is this Central Hall? What's this? The grand staircase. I'm assuming this is what we gotta find. Okay. Alright. Got you.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
Got you.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Got you. Okay. Let's go to Central.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Got you.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I always feel
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
It's been
Yes.
burning.
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Us.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? What this means?
Lumos.
Am I supposed to do something with this?
Protego. Revelio.
What about this though? Something about that, man.
then in the end,
What's a fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
That's nothing.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Gotcha.
So many letters.
We out here. Some flames and stuff. I got one class down here. I got this class up here that I'm going to first, I assume. Spin that around. There we go. What?
Stupefy!
Okay.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Let's go. We got it.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
step up. Let's go.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
How you do Levioso? I don't know how to do Levioso. How you do Levioso? Training dummy. Let's back up.
Levioso.
Got you. Got
Now,
you.
the basic cast. Well done.
Got him. Got him.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Let's go, bro.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's go.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso.
All
Hold
my
that.
students
Hold
for
that.
this event. Watch
Hold that.
your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
You're good.
Hold that. Hold that. Hold that.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next
Hold that.
move. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Got him. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hold that.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
I'm just saying I'm out
Points
here.
to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
I'm out here.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
I got you.
Understood, Professor.
So,
Got you.
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Whatever.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
We
It
out
was
here.
certainly good practice.
Put it on our
Practice?
YouTube channel.
Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
I'm just saying.
Didn't
we out
expect a
here.
new student to be so deft with a wand.
You know what I
Then
mean?
again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether
man.
it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'm out.
What are you up to now?
Talk to him. About to go downstairs real quick. Get to my other class. What's upstairs?
High riding a hippogriff.
Other classes upstairs. Can't be more upstairs than this. Man. Looks like there's more. There's more. Dang, this thing is huge, boss.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Alright.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
Bro, that's my first
it
day
seems
in
that
this
we are in
class.
dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the
I don't
classroom.
remember doing this last year.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Let's go.
Accio.
Nice.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alright, so I guess we're going outside. Alright, back outside with it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
That means we had to walk all the way down the stairs.
What better than a bit of sport to
Doesn't
put
look like
our
there's an
prowess with the
elevator
summoning
there.
charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh?
Okay. Let's go.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but... Splendid!
Got you, bro. I got you.
Excellent control there.
Got you, bro.
Very good. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Come on, let's go.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Go. Let's go.
Watch this.
You got it like that? You got it like that?
Accio.
What's up? What up?
That's it.
What up? Oh, you got it like that, huh?
There we go.
You want that one? This one? Let's go.
Well done. Here we go.
Ah, it's bull. Okay.
Accio.
Ah, you got lucky.
Excellent control there.
You got it, you got it. You got it, you got it.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
All right, whatever.
This round settles it all.
Watch this.
That was nothing.
That is how it's done.
Whatever.
Accio.
Let's go. That's how it's done.
Splendid!
That's how it's done. Try to be like me. Try to be like me. Try to be like me.
Brilliant.
You know what I'm saying? I'm brilliant out here. Let's go.
Let us see this.
Oh! You got hated on. Hold on. What got me?
Accio.
Let's go.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Perfect score. What up? Shit, this one determines it all, so I'm just saying.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Damn, just like that?
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
I'm out here.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Sound like you came from Wakanda.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
Nice.
And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
Nice.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Why you want to talk
Until
to me?
next time.
Alright, holla.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Extra work without me asking, okay. I'm not really feeling that, but what can I do?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
Okay.
You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
What's up?
Hope your first day's going well.
It's cool.
You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ah, man. I'm out of here, too. So where we going right now? Right now it's this. Trying to read what you see after class. Yeah, so that's where we're going. That's where we're going. Got you. Got you. Alright. Man, far. What I'm about to say, you can bump people? Made it. Made it. Made it to my
What
first
about
day.
the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Damn.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Okay. Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Whatever. We'll let it rock right here for now. Appreciate it.